Hello there. Um, this is just a short video today. There's a lot going on in the world at the moment, and if you're an avid reader of news online or you watch a lot of television, you'll obviously realise things are coming to a head quite dramatically. Gosh, there's the ongoing situation with COVID, particularly in China. There's the war in Ukraine. There's like massive rumblings in the stock markets around the world, looking like a financial disaster happening. Food supply shortages happening now as a result of supply chain problems getting worse and worse. And now they're talking about this monkeypox thing, an outbreak in the UK. And it just goes on and on. Food supply shortages this year because of bad harvests, etc. So you could very easily let this get to you and end up being quite depressed and very unhappy. So I think the key to being positive is not so much one of denial and just pretending it's all great and living in la la land, just humming to yourself and pretending nothing's happening. I think really part of it is being able to stand back a little bit and not have a very extreme emotional response to all this, because that's what the media likes to elicit a response. They show terrible pictures of children suffering and things like that to provoke emotional responses to this. You could look at it as just a cynical way of attempting to make money, or you could also interpret it as a form of manipulation as well. I'll let you decide what you think that is. So, but if you can create a little bit of distance in your own mind between what they're showing on the TV and in the papers and on the internet and the reality of your own life. I mean, we all have our own problems to deal with. That could be, family, friends, money, work, all kinds of different things, relationships. And what's going on in the world does have some effect on us, but really, if you're centered in your own life, that's much more sensible than becoming distraught and obsessed over what's happening in the international news, because there's either little or nothing at all that we can do about these situations. What we can do is take control of our own lives and do the best we can to be prepared for difficult situations. For instance, sorting out your finances, making sure you've got plenty of food in the house, so dry goods in case of difficulties, etc., etc. Making sure you've got candles in the drawer in case there's a power cut. These aren't greatly difficult things to do. They're all quite small, but they can make a big difference in an emergency situation if such a thing should ever happen. And feeling prepared for all eventualities does give you a kind of mental buffer, I think, where you feel that you can cope with difficulties if something bad happens. But definitely I would advise against obsessing or worrying about all these situations that could unfold. They may happen, they may not happen. And worrying about it will make no difference to whether or not they happen. So probably the best thing is just to get on with life and try and enjoy it as much as possible. Try and be positive. And of course, a positive mindset has been proven to help people cope with difficult situations. And you're more likely to come out of it unscathed or better off than if you're in a constant state of anxiety and worry. And I don't like to see that. I see a lot of people who are caught up in worry and anxiety, and it's not pleasant to see that. And I hope that they will will get past it and be able to enjoy their life more. So I would certainly suggest that we be realistic. Don't go off and live in fantasy land, but you know, if you maintain an awareness of what's going on in the world, try to be a little bit detached from it, and maintain like a positive sense of your own life. Be grounded in your own life, and you know, be grateful for the good things that you have, while at the same time sorting out whatever problems you can yourself, which will put you in a better position to deal with any difficulties that lie ahead. So I'm certainly grateful for what I have, and have a positive feeling about my own life and about the world in general, even though I can see there's a lot of bad things happening in the world. I refuse to let it get me down, and I'll just carry on living my life as best as I possibly can. And I hope this short video might be helpful to those of you that are feeling a bit under the weather. So that's all I've got to say for today. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.